everyone, good morning. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, happy Tuesday. Good morning. Hope you guys are having a great morning. It's Tuesday, honey. We are in the second day of the week, child. Yes, we are. Ooh, I'm still waking up a little bit, guys. Oh, a little tired this morning too, but we're gonna get through it, honey. Thank you guys for joining Car Chronicles this morning. Please hit the like button as you enter. All right, yes. Thank you guys for joining the video on yesterday. For those of you that did not catch that, please catch it and go ahead and hit the like button as well. Yes, it is Tuesday. Praise the Lord. I hope this week fly by and get to the weekend, honey. Yes, Lord. All right, so let's go ahead and do my disclaimer. Everything said in the video is a legend in my opinion and is used for entertainment purposes only, okay? Yes. We got that out the way. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning. You got your coffee and your tea, and you got where you need to be, all right? Yes, yes, yes. Whew. All right, so let's go ahead. Celebrity news is always first, so let's go ahead and get into that. Oh, I gotta wake up, y'all. God knows. I wanted to climb my ass right back in the bed this morning, no lie. I'm tired as hell. And then I stayed up late. Jesus. Not tonight, Lord. All right. Okay, so Chrisean Rock, guys. Y'all know she is Blueface's ex-girlfriend, soon to be baby mama. Okay. She is in the news. It's looking like she might be in a little bit of trouble. Y'all know she is pregnant. All right. They're saying that dozens of people are said to have called CPS on Chrisean after an episode of watching her on the reality show that she and Blueface are on. They were watching her smoking marijuana while she's pregnant, you guys. This girl, I don't know what the hell going on with her. I usually don't talk about Chrisean and Blueface because they so damn toxic, and I'm trying to expand my topics over here on the show, but these two right here, a new level of toxic. All right, why she is, and she got to be about 6-7 months pregnant, sitting there smoking. I'm talking about chain smoking marijuana while she's pregnant. That's so dangerous. That is so dangerous. But they're saying dozens of concerned fans decided to call CPS to report Chrisean after she was seen, like I said, on the reality show on the Zeus Network smoking marijuana. They're said that Chrisean is said to be staying in Las Vegas, and Las Vegas CPS was contacted after the episode aired. Okay, now they're saying that in 2018 that the American Academy of Pediatrics released its first official guidelines advertising women who are pregnant or nursing to avoid marijuana use because it isn't safe. Okay, because it's not safe and it could have effects on the unborn child. All right, so I don't know what she's thinking. Like, don't nobody want to have no child with something wrong with it because you did some stuff that you weren't supposed to do while carrying this said child. If you can't be unselfish and not use drugs while you're pregnant, maybe you should not be a mother. Being a parent, being a mother is a sacrifice. You have to sacrifice. If you can't sacrifice 9 months of your life in order to create a healthy child, then maybe you should not be a mother. Maybe you should not be a mother. That goes for any future things that you may do in life. Maybe it shows that you're not ready to be a mom. It's sad. I don't understand. And I know people go through things in their life, and I don't like to judge people. But girl, you're very much aware of what you're doing. You should not be. I've seen videos of her fighting and squaring up with people while she's pregnant. You are putting your unborn child at risk. If somebody hits you the wrong way while you're pregnant, you can have a stillborn over being stupid for a moment. Now you sitting on national television on the Zeus Network, which that's ratchet as hell. I don't even watch Zeus. Anything on Zeus, it's too damn ratchet for me. Like, damn, you sitting over there smoking. Oh my God, let's move on. I don't even talk about her ass no more. But she has been reported to CPS. They are looking into her and these allegations of her smoking marijuana. She might be doing some other things. And I say allegedly. I'll say allegedly. But you don't give a damn about your unborn child if you cannot go for 9 months. Okay? Hell, I went without having no drink. And I like every now and again to have a drink. But while I was pregnant with my son, no, hell no. I ain't drink no wine, none of that. Now, after he was born, some months after, because I nursed, some months after, hell yeah, I could have a drink after the fact. But my focus was on being a mother and making sure that my son was healthy and born healthy. This girl here, I don't know. She's so focused on Blueface and what he's doing and who he's doing versus versus herself being healthy and her child being healthy as well. It's so sad. Still running behind this clown who publicly continues to embarrass you. Girl, get a grip and let this clown go. Let him be a father if that's what he chooses to be. If not, raise your child as a single mother and keep it moving. But this smoking and doing this mess while you're pregnant, girl, get over it. It's crazy. Shout out to CPS, honey. Handle that. Do whatever y'all choose to do, honey. If y'all choose to snatch the baby up after she have it, so be it. Because her ass, child, that's ratchet. I can't. Moving on, child. Shout out, honey, to Cougar Love. Anybody out there got some cougar love? Anybody ever had some cougar love out there? Any cougars out there? We got any cougars in the chat this morning? Anybody out there with that cougar love? Now, they're saying, from what I'm reading, they're saying that Coco, honey, from SWV is said to be dating R&B singer Lloyd. Now, I saw some pictures floating around online where they was kind of hugged up and booed up a little bit. And I was just like, okay. Now, Lloyd, he ain't a bad-looking guy. Okay, he's just a little too small for my liking. I don't like short guys, but, you know, he's very talented in terms of his music. I like Lloyd. He's a great writer. He's a great artist. I like Lloyd. He had a bunch of hits. And he has a few new albums that he put out, too, that are pretty good that I checked out. But it said that him and Coco from SWV is said to be dating. All right. Now, the two were seen, like I said, booed up in a recent picture. Lloyd, who is 37 years old, and Coco, who is 53 years old, is said to have made the relationship public on IG as of yesterday. I saw the pictures. I was just like, okay. Okay. So, Lloyd wrote in the caption on the picture, okay, Lloyd said that my beloved, he's talking about Coco. There was a picture of the two of them together. They were hugged up, real close now, face touching each other. Lloyd says, my beloved, he says, all I ever want to do is shower her with praises and cover her with flowers. I said, all right, now, that sounds like he got a little romance up in him now at 37. He know a little thing or two. All right. They might could do a song together. That might be great because I like Coco's voice. They might could do a little, you know, they might could do a song together. That might be good. That might be a good thing. But yes, they're said to be dating. So Coco responded after Lloyd put his post up and said that I love you, exclamation, followed by 5 red hearts. Okay. So, child, I said, wait a minute, girl. Wait a minute, girl. Let me find out you out here walking around with no drawers on, girl. All right, at 53 years old. Get it, Coco. I ain't mad. So Coco, like I said, she made a post saying, she says that he met me in my I'm going to stay single phase, and now I'm obsessed with him. This is what Coco wrote about Lloyd. So they got a little cute little steez going on. I'm kind of feeling it a little bit. They look cute a little bit. He in the pictures, and I'm not gonna lie, he looked like he could be her son. Cause y'all know Lloyd is a little something. And I didn't even realize he was 37 years old. But damn, hey, if they like it, I love it. Shout out to the Cougar Love. Anybody out there that's on that Cougar Love, honey, do what you gotta do out here. Love is love. I don't judge no one. If you find somebody that love the hell out of you and treat you right and give you everything that you've ever wanted in life, baby, roll with it, okay? I ain't mad. I ain't mad. Get it, Coco, okay? Get it, Coco. I love me some damn Coco. All right, so she going to be over there singing over there in his ear. He going to be singing in her ear, Lord. Lord. Get it, Coco. All right, moving on, honey. So I do believe that she's dating that young. Hey, you got to get love where you get it, child. Coco, honey. Y'all know Coco's recently divorced. She was married to her husband for quite some time. And he, I think, used to be her drummer. He used to be her drummer. I see it. Ugh. But yeah, her husband used to be her drummer. And, of course, they decided to get divorced, which was sad. It was sad. It was sad. But, yeah, so, and y'all know she has 2 sons. One of her sons is from what's the guy from the group Diggable Planets. She has a son from one of the guys in the group Diggable Planets, all right? And he's also into music as well. He's very talented. He got the tattoos all over him though. And then her other son, Jay, which everybody knows, he's into music as well. He is from, I forgot who his dad is. But both of her sons are from people in the music business, okay? So shout out to Coco, honey, you and oh Lord, y'all do the damn thing out here, honey. I ain't even mad. Moving on, honey. Drew Sidora and Kandi Burruss are said to have had some type of tension and public fallout at the recent reunion that is set to air. All right, y'all know the reunion for Real Housewives of Atlanta already filmed. That will be airing soon. But Kandi and Drew got into it because Drew flat out called Kandi a lie at the reunion about her kissing old girl. I was like, I'm about sick and tired of hearing this. Kissing LaToya. Drew is steady denying that she did not do it. Kandi is saying that she got receipts, and which she brought to the reunion to prove that Drew Sidora was doing what she loves to do, which is lie. Okay, so they're saying that Drew and Kandi got into an argument about Kandi revealing and showing receipts of Drew lying about kissing LaToya at the event with, y'all remember Bolo, okay, the one that's hung like a horse, when it was brought up at the reunion. All right, now LaToya, like I said, already came out to say that she and Drew did share a kiss. So I don't know why Drew is still saying no, it never happened. Girl, it's okay. If that's what you like, that's what you like. If you just had a moment, if you had a little bit too much to drink and y'all shared a kiss, it is what it is. I mean, shit, if somebody got receipts on you and they keep showing them, go ahead and admit the shit. Damn. Kandi responds by saying about Drew, and this is what she said about Drew. She says, I feel like things got worse at the reunion. She says, but I think what she doesn't understand that for me, that I don't really care if they kissed or not. She says that you're not going to keep saying that I'm a liar, honey. All right, this is what Kandi says. She says, and you're not going to say that I made stuff up about you either, because I don't make stuff up about people. She says, that's not me. So Kandi also continues, and she says that that's what made me angry and more furious with Drew, because she continued to deny and try to make me look like I'm a liar. She says, and I'm going to keep dropping those receipts on your ass. That's what she said about Drew. All right, which is so weird because Drew was in one of her movies. All right, she said, keep playing with me and I'm gonna keep dropping those receipts on your ass. That's what Kandi had to say about Drew Sidora. So they done had a big falling out at the damn reunion. Now I want to see the reunion. So Andy Cohen responded by saying that Kandi showed up to the reunion with one of the shadiest receipts that he's ever seen. And I said, that's bull caca. Because we all know that the shade queen for receipts was damn Monique from Real Housewives of Potomac, baby. When her ass showed up to the reunion with a whole binder of receipts when she read Giselle's ass down. Y'all remember that? That was an epic reunion, all right? This girl had a whole binder of receipts and even called out Jamal Bryant's phone number on there to talk about how Giselle's ass was lying and how Jamal was playing her and dating somebody else, while Giselle was trying to use Jamal Bryant as her storyline as to say that they were back together and in a relationship where this man was fully dating somebody else. So she got put on blast, and Monique had them receipts, and pretty much Giselle was sitting there looking crazy. She couldn't say nothing. And even Andy was sitting there with his mouth open. He couldn't believe it either. So I'm just like, Andy, yeah, I don't know. You might want to check back on that reunion with Monique. All right. And she made a grand exit after that, because her ass wasn't on the show no more after that either. But I was just like, yeah. So the two of them is having it out, child, because Drew will not admit. I mean, I don't care that much about somebody else. I honestly don't. If the girl kissed her, she did. I ain't gonna keep dropping receipts on something somebody else is doing that I really don't care about. If they kissed, they kissed. Child, if you like it, I absolutely love it. That's how I be feeling. I don't care that much about other people like that. I be so in my zone and in my world. I just don't have enough energy to be digging up receipts and doing all that unless I'm doing my commentary. But just on a random person, I just don't be having that much attention and or time to be checking for somebody else like that. To be saying, yes, you did kiss this person, and I'm going to pull up the receipts and I'm going to dig it up. I don't really care like that. But, child, y'all, that's a hot damn mess. But the two of them had a showdown, honey, they're saying, at the upcoming reunion. So for those of you that watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, that will be showing at the reunion with them two acting a fool, going back and forth and arguing at the damn reunion. All right, moving on, child. Martel Scott. Let's talk about his baby teeth ass this morning. Okay. His ass is a narc, too. He's a narc. Very conceited, and I don't know why. I don't know why he's conceited, but let's talk about it. Martel Scott brags about putting Huntsville on the map, you guys. He bragged about putting Huntsville on the map, and he got his ass dragged online by several people who commented about it, okay? Now, he got dragged online, like I said, for bragging, for being so braggadocious about what he's doing in Huntsville, and he's this businessman with all these businesses, child. So, Marsau, like I said, he seems to think that because he now has businesses that was started by Melody, all right, and pretty much handed over to him because he wasn't able to start a business and do anything on his own because he was working at the damn movie theater. Won't nobody checking for him, trying to give him a job nowhere. He was begging Mel and Martell to help him get a job. So now he done got the big head because he feel like he got Black and all these other little businesses that ain't doing shit. He thinks that he's this important businessman out here, all right? And people in the comments was tearing his ass up. At which y'all know he lives to argue back and forth with women in the comments, but he did not hop his ass in the comments to respond to anyone in the comments, okay? Because they were dragging him. They were dragging Marsau and saying that he's a very shady businessman. And several people were saying that they were going to report him and Tisha to the Alabama board, all right, to have their license and their contracting license taken for duping people and scamming people, and coming for small businesses, okay? So people are saying they're getting ready to report them, that they're sick and tired of Tisha and Marsau and their bullshit and how they've been out here moving in these streets in terms of stealing from other people and frauding people. So people are saying that they are getting ready to start reporting them and having their license looked into, their contracting license looked into, all right? Now, Tisha's been online begging people to support their business, okay? Now, I told y'all before, whenever they did those cease and desist, they put in the cease and desist that they wanted, shout out to Anthony Loftus, and he don't mind me talking about it. They were saying that they wanted him to stop talking about them and their businesses because it's affecting their money. Of course. People are starting to, be woke in terms of to what you guys are doing. So, of course, you don't want people talking about it because you've been able to, for so long, get by with this. So now that people are talking about it, social media is talking about it, content creators are doing videos about it, there's nowhere that you guys can go to be safe. Now, they're trying to extend their businesses out to like Mississippi and other places because I think they've messed up their reputation in Huntsville, quiet as kept. People know what's going on with them. People have been talking about what happened between him and Miss Joy. But the $200 and something thousand that they took from her and from Bugsy and from other people that they've scammed as well. And I'm going to say allegedly. All right. They've tried to get people's channels taken down. They've been doing a lot because they don't want people talking about them and what they're doing. But Marsau, like I said, he bragged about being a successful Black man who put Huntsville on the map. But they nobody even know who Marsau was prior to Love and Marriage Huntsville. So you could thank Melody. And I can say Martell too, because the two of them came together to help create this show. Nobody even knew who they were prior to Mel and Martell putting this damn show together. So nobody knew about Black. Nobody knew about anything that you guys were doing prior to that because y'all weren't doing nothing and you didn't have anything. Your claim to fame is Love and Marriage Huntsville. Had you not been on this show, you would not have no businesses. Tisha was working doing what? I think Tisha was working in like customer service or something like that prior to them getting hired on the show. Marsau, you were fired and had no job and nobody would hire you. So y'all know he just made a recent appearance on Love and Marriage Detroit to where the guy Anthony and Bravo was on there saying that they wanted Martel Scott to come and speak because he's this lucrative businessman who has all these great businesses. If you guys watch Love and Marriage Detroit, I watched the episode where Marsau got out with that tight ass t-shirt on with black across the front. The shirt was so damn tight on his titties. I was like, bro, where you going? He was walking with his little backpack like he was so important, like he was about to go in there and do this speech to try to tell somebody how to run a business. When his businesses ain't doing shit. Ain't nobody ever seen that black. You're getting sued every time you turn around. You got to go to court in October for Zen Garden for the $5.5 million lawsuit. Like, you ain't nobody to be talking to nobody and giving them business advice. Like, he was looking crazy as hell. He walked up in there like he was somebody. I was like, boy, if you don't go sit your ass down. If you don't go sit your ass down. And I don't feel like Anthony and Bravo from Love and Marriage Detroit, I don't think they did their homework to even realize who this clown was that they invited to come to their establishment to speak to men who are thinking about starting businesses and being successful. I don't think they did their homework. That shit is crazy. But now he's famous. He thinks that he's famous for being this lucrative businessman, but you really are famous for being a scammer and stealing from people. That's what you are famous for. Go look at the reviews for Black. I told y'all I'm a review reader. I read reviews. The reviews from Black, they talking shit about y'all businesses. We done talked about how y'all ain't got no AC up in, how the AC was broke. Y'all couldn't afford to hire somebody to cook when somebody wanted to order something out the kitchen. How y'all didn't want people to pay with their credit card. Y'all begging people to pay with cash. Just crazy shit. I was just like, how y'all taking people money and not completing jobs. And you can't say you didn't do it because that's what you're getting sued for with Zen Garden, for not completing jobs and doing a shabby job. And lying and saying that you could do the job, that you were qualified when you're not. You are being sued for fraud and misrepresentation. So while you putting out cease and desist on people, trying to tell them to be quiet because they lying on you, you got a whole lawsuit that's looming over your head for frauding and misrepresenting and being a misrepresentation of who you say you are. Real business people don't be on that bullshit. They just don't. Now, several commenters, they took the time to express how they felt, okay? And people talking about reporting y'all asses to the board, yeah. And then Tisha's online, please support our businesses. Please support our businesses. She put up a video yesterday where she's showing how she's cooking on her new stove. She wanted everybody to know they done moved back in that tiny ass little house. So she wanted everybody, she's trying to promote Wanda's seasonings. She over there talking about she cooking a lavish dinner. I'm like, bitch, it's broccoli. Who can't cook broccoli? She's zooming in on the pot where she got broccoli in there with a big ass thing of butter like that up in there. And then sprinkling Wanda seasonings up in there. Girl, it's broccoli. Anybody can cook some damn broccoli. Wash the shit, put it in a pot, put some salt, pepper, whatever else you like up in there. Throw a little butter up in there, put the top on it, go sit your ass down and go back and check on it. Boom, your broccoli. That's broccoli. That's broccoli, okay? Don't nobody want to see that shit. Go somewhere and reflect and figure out why your ass got to keep getting surgeries to appease your husband who stay looking at other women. And I ain't really want to go there with her ass today, okay? I didn't want to go there with her. But Marsau, like I said, he didn't respond to any comments. Some of the people in the comments, like I said, they were saying that, they were saying that Marsau, honey, was, well, let me go back. Bravo and Anthony from Love and Marriage Detroit was saying that Marsau is such a smart businessman and they want him to speak to these men. Now, they're saying that he's got Black Cigar Lounge, contracting businesses, Black in a Bottle, okay? And some type of spirit company they're saying that he owns. Now, we already talked about what was going on with Black in a Bottle, where you had to change it from Chocolate in a Bottle because that name was already owned by someone, all right? That name was already owned by someone. They were trying to use that name, which they knew they could not do. Typical fraud bullshit that they do. Now, they don't even have the finances to get the bottles out to people to where they can even purchase the damn bottles online. Real business people handle their business in that way. So you telling people they got to come all the way to Huntsville to get a bottle of your champagne versus getting it online because y'all ain't got no more. But you got money to be out here buying and renting cars. You're not focusing on your businesses, and we done talked about it today. So you're not a smart business person because you're not handling your business. All right? In terms of your contracting businesses, I'll do a walk down on it. I'll do a walk down on it. You guys, they're not even doing businesses. They're not even doing business strictly under RHOA because of the lawsuit with Zen Garden. Okay? They are working under other contractors with RHOA. because they are getting ready to be sued for a huge amount of money. So any money that they're making through show, just understand, Zen Garden is sitting back watching. They gonna get their money while y'all asses is still out here getting contracts and frauding people. So they're working under other contractors. They don't have just contracts just within show, just for them. They're working under other contractors. So they're running around putting up their flag everywhere, making it seem like they are just getting all these businesses everywhere else when they are working under other people. So that says a lot about your business. If you're so important, why you can't get the contracts on your own versus begging people to work under them? Okay, yeah. They such clowns. And we ain't even gonna talk about Black Cigar Lounge. We have already done a live on that. We're not even gonna talk about Black Cigar Lounge. Y'all don't even have customers there hardly. Okay, every now and again they'll throw like some type of party bullshit where they'll have people come there for like the fraternity bullshit where they be outside because it be so hot inside. Every now and then they'll do that and they'll post it online to make it look like they got all these customers, but it's bullshit. Ciao. But all their businesses, they're not really doing well. And Tisha, you steady, and with Tisha steady hopping her ass online begging people to support their businesses, yeah, y'all are losing money. And people are not really fooling with y'all no more because they realize who y'all are. All right? They see you guys on national television. And a lot of people are in the comments dragging the hell out of y'all. And they don't see it for y'all. They don't see it for you ever since this stuff have come out about y'all frauding people. And then you're out spending money like it's water. And this is money, and I'm going to say allegedly coming from people that you guys have taken from. So that don't sit well with people, and people don't want to support you. So Tisha's saying, please support Black businesses. Please support us. We're doing this. And people in the comments saying, girl, shut your ass up. We're not supporting you. Y'all are frauds. Y'all are scammers. That's what people are saying in the comments. That's what people are saying in the comments, all right? Now, in the comments, some of the people saying that you're one trifling ass. They were saying this to Marsau. You one trifling ass. Sending cease and desist letters to stop folk from talking about how you do bad business and how you turn around and take their money and then get a new car. Says that you will reap what you sow. All right? This is what the comments are saying to Marsau. All right? And mind you, they were adding him so that he would see these comments. He never responded because y'all know he loved to argue with women. He usually jump in them comments and be going right back and forth, right back and forth. He didn't respond to anything. Another person says that finish the barber shop that you promised Bugsy that you were going to do. It says that you and your wife stop being so damn scandalous. It says, have you both thought of why blessings aren't coming your way? Okay? Yeah. Again, no response from Marsau. Another person says, you big titty toddler with your big titty toddler teeth, you low-life biatch, all right? They were reading his ass down. It says that you are going down legally. This is what this person said, exclamation point. I was like, damn, not big titty toddler teeth. Damn, that sounds like some shit I would say. Big titty toddler teeth, Lord. I said, oh my God. That was a read down, okay? Big titty toddler teeth biatch. I was like, oh, you got to say that like that. Oh, Lord. But somebody else called him a bald-headed scammer, all right? Talking to Marsau now. They said, you bald-headed scammer. They're eating his ass up in the comments. I said, oh, my God. So another person said, you scam artists. Says that you take from and abuse women. Says that you piece of shit. Says, of course you had to steal from Joy and Bugsy to pay for that whack-ass car that you keep showing online. They said, and your broke-down house and your wife's lopsided ass. You will reap what you sow. I said, oh, shit. They going in on his ass. And, of course, he did not comment. And every one of those comments, they were adding him. So they wanted to make sure his ass saw the comments, and he would not respond. He has yet to respond. I said, damn. Woo child, woo child. Okay? So he was looking like a whole clown on Love and Marriage Detroit. He got on there trying to be funny, cracking jokes. I watched the episode. I was like, look at this clown. Look at this clown. Take your ass somewhere and sit down, Marsau. Ain't nobody checking for you. Ain't nobody checking for you, all right? You movie theater worker who got fired for being inappropriate. I'm going to put your shit out there. Yeah, that's what we're going to talk about, Mr. Businessman. You were fired for being inappropriate with a worker who was said to be Caucasian, too. All right? Mr. Can't keep your hands to yourself. We'll say allegedly because we love to be cute. Yeah, being inappropriate. While you're married to your wife who was sitting home on the ICDC website trying to get a degree so that she can make sure that y'all can have businesses because your slow ass ain't gonna go out here and do it. Her. The one with the lopsided ass that everybody's talking about. Her. The one that got to stay on the table every other month. Okay? The one with the Wrangler boots. The one that don't know how to cook no damn broccoli. Talking about she cooking a upscale meal. Girl, sit your ass down. Okay? Sit down, child. Moving on. You and your broccoli, child. Goodbye. Wrangler boots and broccoli. Goodbye. All right, so Martel and Mel, guys. You guys know that they have a upcoming case coming up in a couple days. Thursday, to be exact, 9:30 a.m. They still have the same attorney. I mean, not attorney, but same lawyer that they had, same judge. I'm sorry, damn. They still have the same judge that they had for the court custody case. From what I was reading online, a lot of people were saying that Martel was also trying to, he's asking for money. He wants money. Martel is asking for money because he's suffering. He's struggling. He wants some money from Sugar Mama's line. Okay? You broke bum. You broke bum. You ain't contributing to nothing with your kids, but you're asking, once again, for money from Sugar Mama's line when you ain't put in on it, sir. Like they say, you ain't put in, you don't get out. You ain't did nothing towards those businesses. Melody is setting all those businesses up under her umbrella of 7th Avenue. You can't touch it. It don't matter how many times you go to court, how many times you beg. Every business that you guys had while you were married have been dissolved. So that means that you don't have any rights to anything. He feels like because he's their father that he has a right to dip into the pot and take from them when he hasn't done anything for them. All right? Now, y'all know that Melody and her team, they're back from vacation. They've been on vacation. All right? She took them on a really nice vacation. They are back from vacation. She is gearing up to get ready to go to their upcoming court date. All right? With old Slewfoot and Skunk Loafer. All right? AKA Skunk Tail. As I like to call him, child. So Martel, like I said, he is so bothered by Melody's success without him. And it seems that Mel is having to go back to court, like I said, to get some legal things in order between her and the kids, of course, because Martel doesn't like to follow rules and regulations and orders by the court. He don't like to do that. All right. So it said that it's something that Martel was not following within the divorce decree that he was supposed to be following, which is why they are set to go back to court. And he's also asking for money in addition. As y'all know, he's also going after Sheree, trying to, well, not going after her, but begging her for his little 20% that his ass supposed to be getting from her from Real Housewives of Atlanta. She has not paid him, which you should have known that shit. Sheree don't pay nobody. All right. She probably didn't even pay for all that little sipping seat that her ass had on Real Housewives of Atlanta. I hope she paid old Lance. Shout out to you, Lance. Shout out to Lance. All right. Shout out to him because he is a designer. I love me some Lance. All right. Hopefully she paid him because he did a great job with all the decorations and stuff. They said that just alone the balloons that she spent on was like thousands. But back to Mel and Martel. They are set to be in court this Thursday. But Martel and his drunk, broke ass steady asking for somebody to take care of him. I don't know why he feel like women's supposed to take care of him. I don't know why he feel like that. You thought Belinda was going to take care of you. You was trying to reel her in. You trying to reel Belinda in to take care of you. Now you're trying to reach back because everything that you're doing ain't working and you want Mel to continue to take care of you when she's taking care of all, 4 of your children? All 4 of your kids she's taking care of because your ass ain't doing it. She already said it. You ain't paid for nothing for the children since the divorce. It's going on 3 years now that they've been divorced. Martel still ain't over Melody. He still ain't got his shit together. He still don't have a job. He still ain't threw the kids no birthday parties. He still ain't took them on no vacations. He still ain't buying them no school clothes. It's all falling on Melody. But then you still want her to reach back and still give you money after you taking $17,000 that she just let you go ahead and keep for the sake of keeping her peace and not coming after you and having to deal with your broke ass because she already knew you ain't have it. You done blew through it because you was out here paying hoes to be laying up with them. Yeah. You was out here paying hoes And that's the problem. When he did have access to Mel's money, you were taking it by the thousands and giving it to women that you were fooling with. And I could go back and reach back and get receipts on that. All right. Melody already know about the chicken from D.C. that Martel dropped the $4,000-$5,000 on, that he left on the nightstand, which he was mad that he had to leave. I don't know why you feel like if you the shit like that, why you feel like you got to be dropping thousands of dollars to be running with women. If you got it, then you got it. Shit, it ain't tricking if you got it. You ain't got to be out here tricking if you got it. I ain't paying no nigga nothing to be spending no time. My time alone is payment to you. Because I can be somewhere else. I can be somewhere else. So if I give you my time, bitch, that's all you gonna get. Ain't no dollars gonna be on top of my time. Know that. That's on period. So you done blew through so much money that you could have been putting into a savings account, but you felt like you had it like that and that you was going to always have it like that. And I think in the back of Martel's mind, Martel feels like that all this time has gone by, that Melody is just going to just wake up and say, you know what? I miss Martel. I'm coming back to Martel because I want to be back with Martel. I miss my marriage with Martel. But you put her through hell, Martel. You put her through hell. And my thing is this. You can't make somebody reach back and fall in love with you when you continue to do little shit behind the scenes. When you continue to use Ariana to comfort her. And now that you've done this revenge P bullshit towards her. Like, no. She ain't checking for you like that. Melody already said in an interview that she will never, ever go back to Martel. Like, never, ever. Not a chance in hell. It don't matter how many roses you buy. It don't matter how many. It don't matter. Stop showing up to this woman's house unannounced because you already been sanctioned through the courts for doing that. Stop following her around town where she got to look up in her rearview mirror and you following her. Like, it's becoming obsessive now. You still haven't paid your attorneys that you were supposed to pay for the court child custody case. You still $10 million in debt. And these are things that's on the record. You ain't got yourself together because your mind is on running with women versus getting your money up. You got 3 years that you sitting on that you ain't did shit with your life, but you still feel like your children, sugar mama, supposed to take care of you? When you didn't even want to claim this child. You didn't want to claim this child. But now you want to dip into her money. And I thank Melody. I want to thank Melody for being smart and putting the kids' businesses under her umbrella. Each one of her children are getting their own business. She's already starting something with Tank. The children have a t-shirt line. The children have like a lip gloss line. Sugar Mama has her line that's doing very, very well. That continues to sell out and is doing very, very well. So I applaud her for doing it the way that she's doing it so that Martel cannot come back and try to take shit from her. This woman gave up everything and walked away with nothing. Kind of like Tina Turner did. Like, I just want my name. Like, forget these clothes, furniture, all that. Martel, you didn't let the kids have their beds, but then you want to turn around and you want the kids' money? You wouldn't even allow your children to have their beds to sleep in because you were bitter and mad. But then you want a handout because your broke bum ass won't go out here and get a job. It's so sad. It's so sad. So now they're going back to court again when Melody could be running her businesses and doing what it is that she does. She's very busy running several businesses. So she don't have time to be sitting in court every other damn day because you don't want to follow rules and regulations. That's the problem. You were raised that way. That's why you and your brother continue to be in and out of court and in and out of freaking jail. Your brother stay in and out of jail because he don't want to follow rules and regulations. Marlene ain't did shit with them boys. And now it's affected them as grown men to where you can't even live a life of following rules like a grown person have to do out here in these streets. It's simple. If you're ordered to go to counseling or you're not going to get the kids, then you got to go to counseling. There's no way around that. But Martel feels like he can do what he wants to do because that's all he's done his whole entire life. He feels like he's entitled and somebody owe him something. And I feel like this judge that they're going to be sitting up under again because he was able to manipulate the last time when this judge was talking shit about Mel ain't doing this and Mel ain't doing that, when she's doing everything for the kids. But Martell, he's so manipulative. And you know you ain't did shit for your kids. So Melody was saying that the kids were asking, can they have their chef come over for Tuesday, which is today, to have their usual Taco Tuesday. On Tuesdays, they have Taco Tuesday. So now that Melody is back in town, the kids asked, can they have their chef, honey? They have a chef to come over and cook tacos for them so that they can have Taco Tuesday. So I thought that was real cute. All right. These kids are, they have a certain lifestyle now that they live. And Melody, she tried to make sure that the kids could have that, continue to have the same lifestyle that they had when they were in the same household with Martell and with Mel and Martell. They ain't skipped a beat. They haven't skipped a beat. They take lunch to school. These kids have a certain lifestyle that they're accustomed to. Martell, he still ain't got his mess together yet to where he can continue to give his children that did not ask to be here that same lifestyle. Because you're so busy out here creating other kids. You're out here running around committing crimes with Ariane versus focusing on your children. Just because you're divorced, that does not excuse you from your obligations with your children. But you do have time to be asking for shit. For money. You don't feel like it's fair that the kids making all this money and you making none. So you sitting back watching Melody steady announcing stuff that she's doing. Mad as hell about this whole Nubian network. Mad as hell about 7th Avenue doing well. Mad as hell about this Jay Bolin. He looking at all the stuff that she's doing and everything that he's trying to do is doing nothing. And that's what his ass get. But it's sad and alleged that he did not follow something that had to do with the divorce decree, which is why they're having to go back to court to have that looked into, which he may be sanctioned for that. Because y'all know he don't follow no rules. And I'm glad that Melody is keeping her foot on his neck and holding his feet to the fire and making him do what he's ordered to do. Okay? Making him do what he's ordered to do, because he don't be getting the kids when he's supposed to get them. Because his broke ass don't have no money. Oh, I can't get the kids this week. I need you to keep them this week. But then we see you in pictures in Atlanta. That's the bullshit I'm talking about. You buying Sheree or Alexander McQueen bag, but you can't buy your kids no birthday presents. You got to call your kids and tell them, I can't see you this week. I'll see you another day. But then you in Atlanta running with women. So women come before your children. But then you want to put out this persona of you such a great dad. Oh, I'm a great dad. I take care of my kids. No, you don't. Get out of here with that. You a bum. Bum. Sugar mama's profits or sugar mama's profits should be going into an account so this little girl, if she wants to go to college one day, so be it. He should not be able to touch it. I don't care if you are their father. You haven't done anything for these children to even deserve it. You were living in the house with all of your children. You had access to money and everything else that you needed, but you decided to F it up. You chose Ariane over stability. And now you suffering, she's suffering as well. Both of y'all looking crazy. You couldn't leave well enough alone and do right, so now that she gave you up to this individual, you don't want that no more. You want to hound her and continue to harass her and talk shit about her, but then you asking for money from her. That seems so weird to me. Child. I really hope that they figure this out and that Melody don't have to pay his ass no money, which I don't think she will, because she don't owe him shit. I wouldn't give him a dime. You figure it out. You grown. Go get a job like everybody else. It ain't my fault that you didn't take notes when you were with me. You were married to and I said it before, how are you married to a boss that's showing you everything and creating businesses and everything around her you see is flourishing and doing well? And how you don't learn nothing? How you don't learn nothing and you get out here and everything you do fail? Then you mad and you want to make everybody her enemy because you're the enemy. So he's like, because Mel don't give me attention or because Mel won't come back to me, now I'm going to make everybody hate her. That's what he's trying to do. And every time it blow up in your face. Mr. I won the custody case. Boy, you did not. You did not. Did you get child support, Martell? Because that's what he wanted. It was all about money. Did you get child support, Martell? He's such a clown. He is such a clown. I will be doing a pop-in today because I have some more stuff that I do want to go over and or talk about, you guys, because time does not permit. Thank you guys for joining this morning, child. Y'all know when I get to talk about Martell, he irritates me to no end. I have to drag his ass because it don't make no sense for a man to be that anal and stupid. I don't like calling people stupid, but anal and stupid and lazy as hell. Marlene, if you watching my channel, baby, you raised a lazy, narcissistic clown. I can't even call him a man. I can't even call him a man. He ain't got shit going on in his life. And I blame her because you trained him to feel like every woman is supposed to take care of him. Like you. You his mama. I ain't never gonna treat you like your mama. And that's his problem. That's his problem. You looking for somebody to give you something versus going out here and getting it yourself. And it's sad. But thank you guys for joining, child. I will be back online later today for my pop-in. For more news that I know you can use. Thank you, mods, for doing such an excellent job of keeping the trolling down. Thank you guys so much for all of the happy anniversary messages yesterday. I did see them. I tried to respond to as many as I could. I appreciate you guys taking the time out of your day to congratulate me, to wish me a happy anniversary. Thank you guys for that, okay? I love you guys from the bottom, honey, from the bottom of the ocean to here. Thank you guys so much. But thank you guys for the support. Please like the video. We got 793 in the building with 328 likes. Can we get the likes up just a little bit, you guys? Can we get the likes up? Can we get the likes up? Can we get the likes up? Yes. Thank you guys for being here in our drama-free zone. This is our drama-free zone, honey. We trying to stay away from the drama, baby. I ain't got time for that shit. Like I'm on another level mentally. So I ain't got time for any type of craziness, child. I'm on a different level right now. So yes, thank y'all for subscribing to this channel, and thank y'all for supporting as well. If anybody did any super stickers today, I appreciate it. I did not get a chance to see because y'all know when I'm driving, I try to stay focused on the road. But thank y'all for being here, okay? This is I'm keeping Mel in my prayers. Yes, keep her in your prayers, y'all, because it cannot be easy to have to deal with somebody like Martell. He is so calculating. He does not work. He don't have anything going for him. He sits back day after day thinking of ways to F with Mel, thinking of ways to come after this woman, and that's so sick. That's so sick. Oh my God, it's sick. But pray for her that this situation, this court case for her goes well, that she gets everything that she's asking for as it relates to her and her children. I really feel like it has a lot to do with her having this thing overturned to where Martell had it where the kids can't be seen on national television or on social media. I think she's trying to have that overturned because y'all know she has the Nubian network, like I said. So that the kids can be seen on that, because maybe she's trying to create something for them to be on there as well. But I do know he's been asking for money, and I think that is an issue as well for the kids to be, for them to reassess that issue for the children to be able to be on the Nubian network or any social media network as well, okay? So prayers for the M&M kids, prayers for Mel. Thank you guys again for being here. You guys enjoy your day. Be blessed, honey, and not stressed. And I will see you guys later on when I get off from work today. We will do a quick petty pop-in and talk about some things as well, okay? Love you guys all the way that way. And goodbye.